Hello, in this video we are going to be expanding our brackets, so that is multiplying everything so that we can be able to remove our brackets. So here you can see we have two sets of brackets. We have P plus Q and R plus S. So what you're going to do here is simply to multiply. I'll divide this into this part. So this is like the first half, and then this is the second half. So what we're going to do is to take every number or every term in the first half and multiply it with every number in the second half. So I'll just put this in simpler ways. Please follow my mouse so you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I've got P multiplied by R. Then I have P multiplied by S. So P multiplied everything in this expression. As usual, when you have brackets, you multiply what's outside with everything inside. So that's what I did. Say P multiplied by R, P multiplied by S. So that is the first part. Now the second part, what we do is to say Q multiplied by R and Q multiplied by S. So you can see how this is simple. It's just two parts that may seem complicated when you get to see all these letters written, and they seem to be a lot of letters, but it's simply just yeah, doing multiplication. There's nothing new to this. So there's multiplication and addition only, and it's just a pattern that you have to observe, that P multiplies by R, P multiplies by S, and then again we start at this side, Q multiplied by R, Q multiplied by S. So this is what we have: P multiplied by R, P multiplied by S, Q multiplied by R, Q multiplied by S, and then we get to simplify this as PR plus PS plus QR plus QS. So since we have PR plus PS plus QR plus QS, these are actually not like terms. These are all different terms because there's no other PR. This is QR, it's not different. It's not the same with PR, so it's different. And this is PS, it's not the same with QS, so every term is the same. So we leave it like this. We can't simplify it anymore. Let's take a look at at exercise number 7, so maybe you can understand this better. So I'll be moving my mouse again to demonstrate how this pattern is working. So we said when we have two sets of brackets, we just focus on the first half of the bracket. So this bracket is the one that we're going to focus on, 2 minus p. So we're going to multiply our 2 with 3p, and then we're going to multiply our 2 with q. So that is the first part. So 2 multiplied by 3p, and 2 multiplied by q. That's the first part. For the second part, it's minus p multiplied by 3p minus 3 multiplied by q. That is the second part. So I hope you got the pattern. Yeah, it will be easier for you to learn this whilst I'm actually drawing. Since I can't draw on my screen, yeah, please do it on your side. So yeah, I'll just we'll do this again together. So you can say 2 multiplied by 3p, we get 2 multiplied by 3p here, we write it down. Then we say 2 multiplied by q, we write down our 2 multiplied by q. Now we are done with these two since it multiplied everything in this bracket. Let's move on to minus p. Minus p multiplied by minus p multiplied by 3p. We write down our minus 3 multiplied by 3p. Then q minus p again multiplied by q. So we write down our minus p multiplied by q. So you can see now we are done with the minus p multiplying everything inside this bracket. This is how we multiply two sets of brackets that are next to each other. So now from this second step, we'll just get to simplify the numbers. So here we have 2 multiplied by 3p, that is simply 6p. There's nothing, this is nothing new. And then we have 2 multiplied by q, that's simply 2q. And then we have minus p multiplied by 3p, which is minus 3p squared. And then we have minus p multiplied by q, which is minus pq. And again, these are all different different items. So we have p, we have q, we have p squared and pq. So there are no like terms. We cannot simplify this. We can just leave this as our solution. Let's take a look at number 13, and I hope if you haven't gotten the pattern, you finally grasp it. So here we have got our first half, which is 5x minus y. What you're going to do is to multiply everything in this side with everything on this side. So we start with our 5x. So 5x will multiply itself with everything in the second bracket. So 5x multiplied by x, that's 5x squared. Then 5x multiplied by minus 3y, that is minus 15xy. So 5x multiplied by minus 3y is minus 15xy. Now we are done with 5x. we move on to our y. Y also has to multiply everything in the second bracket. So minus y multiplied by x, that is equal to minus xy. And then minus y multiplied by minus 3y. That since it's two minuses, the minuses cancel. So minus y multiplied by minus 3y is actually plus 3y squared. So in order for you to understand how this is working, again you have just to draw it on your own. So it's p multiplied by r, p multiplied by s, and q multiplied by r, q multiplied by s. It's just a simple pattern which you have to understand.